Welcome back, everyone. Today, I want to share with you something urgent, something that may shape not just your finances, but your freedom, your family, and the very future of humanity. Artificial intelligence is being praised as the greatest invention of our time. It promises efficiency, growth, and prosperity. But what if the same tool that makes life easier is also the weapon that brings about economic collapse, total control, and a dystopian society straight out of George Orwell's 1984? What I am about to tell you is not a fantasy. It is a warning, and it's already happening. Part 1: The Hidden Dangers of AI in Finance. AI is entering every corner of finance. Trading, credit scoring, market predictions, even central bank operations. At first, this sounds efficient. Faster, cheaper, more accurate. But here is the hidden risk. AI systems all react simultaneously to the same signals. Instead of stabilizing markets, they amplify fear. A single false signal, a deepfake news clip, or a manipulated hack could trigger a market panic within seconds. This is called the fallacy of composition. What seems logical for one machine selling to reduce risk becomes catastrophic when millions of algorithms do it at once. The result? A vertical collapse of markets faster than any crash in history. And remember, AI doesn't sleep. It reacts instantly. Imagine waking up tomorrow and overnight your savings, stocks, and pension funds have vanished. Part 2: How to prepare for the financial reset. Some financial thinkers are already warning us. They suggest not putting all your eggs in one basket. Instead of holding everything in stocks, they advise hold a smaller portion in equities. Keep part of your wealth in government bonds. Maintain a significant share in cash. And yes, store value in precious metals like gold and silver. Why? Because in times of collapse, paper wealth disappears, but tangible assets remain. This is not financial advice. This is survival advice. Part 3: The dollar crisis and China's illusion. You may have heard that countries are moving away from the U.S. dollar. It's true. After sanctions and asset freezes, nations are exploring alternatives. But here's the irony: there is still a shortage of dollars globally. The dollar remains the heartbeat of world trade. And then there's China. Many think China is the future economic superpower. But behind the shiny skyscrapers lie ghost cities, massive debt, and a generation of unemployed young people. The Chinese miracle is cracking. So if the dollar weakens and China collapses, what fills the void? The answer may terrify you. Part 4: The Dream of a Global Reset. Not long ago, I had a dream. In that dream, the world economy collapsed overnight. Banks closed, markets froze, and out of the chaos emerged something new, a single unified system. It looked exactly like George Orwell's 1984. Surveillance everywhere, every transaction tracked, every word recorded. The promise was safety and stability. The reality was slavery and control. This is the Great Reset many have warned about. A system where governments and corporations merge into one machine. Where money is digital, programmable, and conditional. Where freedom is no longer a right but a privilege, given or taken at will. Part 5: Who controls AI? Here is the key question: who truly controls AI? It's not you. It's not me. It is a small group of elites, technocrats, bankers, and unelected powers. Some call them the architects of the New World Order. Others call them the hidden hand behind the curtain. Whatever you call them, their plan is clear. Collapse the old economy. Replace it with a digital system. Monitor every human being. And rule with algorithms, not laws. Think about it. The same technology that entertains you, guides your GPS, and answers your questions is also the technology that could determine what you can buy, where you can travel, and even what opinions you are allowed to express. Part 6: The Coming Dystopia. We are entering a time where traditional freedoms are disappearing. Food will become more expensive. Meat will be replaced by insects. Cash will disappear, replaced by digital tokens that can be switched off. Governments will justify it in the name of safety, climate change, or equality. But behind the curtain, it is about one thing only: control. In this system, those who obey will survive on basic income. Those who resist will be excluded or worse, eliminated. This is not speculation. Look at history. Every empire has sought more control. But now, with AI, the tools of control are limitless. Part 7, A Battle Beyond Technology. Many people ask, is AI simply a human invention, or is there something darker behind it? Some believe this is not just technology, but part of a deeper plan, one that fulfills ancient warnings, prophecies that spoke of a final empire ruled by a single power, where no one could buy or sell without permission. It may sound biblical, it may sound apocalyptic, but as we watch technology evolve, quantum computers, super intelligent AI, global surveillance, it no longer feels like science fiction. Conclusion: the choice before us. Friends, I am not sharing this to spread fear. I am sharing it to awaken you. AI will not destroy humanity. Humans will. Humans who use AI for greed, power, and control. We stand at a crossroads. Will we remain free? Or will we surrender to a system that treats us not as people, but as data points in a machine? The choice is still ours for now. Prepare yourselves. Stay awake. Seek truth. And never forget the future is not fixed. It depends on what we choose today.